Hello everybody, welcome back to BareRose Garage. What's going on today? Well, I'm just sitting out here, I'm taking a break from cleaning shop. Right behind you there, I'm cleaning that whole area out to get my lift set up. That's what I've been doing for the past week. Anyway, what is the hot topic for today? Buying one of these classic cars, like the one behind me here. I was sitting there this morning having my morning cup of coffee, getting woke up and all that, and I watched Uncle Tony's new video. It's a good one. It's got Kiwi's Custom Classics. If you haven't checked those two guys out, I'll put a link up here somewhere or down in the description for them. And go check them out. They got some really good stuff. Kiwi is the man. Anyway, Kiwi got in another one. Oh Lord, another one. Another person that has gotten ripped off buying one of these classic cars. Well, I'm not going to point at this one because, yeah, this one she wouldn't have got ripped off on. It's all nice and pretty, shiny, oh, beautiful. I don't know what it is. 58, 59, 60 Ford truck, pickup truck. From the outside, it's beautiful. Well, you get up under it and you find out it's nothing but Bondo. Oh, fiberglass, tin, every hack job you can possibly think of. I mean, they even took aluminumized tape and wrapped around to make body panels out of it and just slathered over it, painted it up shiny and nice. Well, we don't know the whole story behind all of that. So let's just take a step back, okay? My first, it's a great video. They're great channels. Both of them, top notch. I had a red flag pop up on it. There's a logo on the door. These get people bit. These get a lot of people bit, and it's a type of car that is rarely talked about. I mean, in fact, I Google searched it and couldn't even find it. These cars are called billboard cars, signage cars. Now, when I worked at the restoration shop, we had a few of these come in. Old derelict cars, not unlike the one sitting behind me, that people want to just paint them up. Just paint them up, make them look nice so they can put their company logo on the side of it, and then they push it out under their sign for their business. So the car never sees the road. It's just made to look nice. Now, I go back to my Mercury. When I bought my Mercury from that estate sale, set that over there. There was a gal there and her husband who just happened to buy the drive-in here in town, drive-in movie theater. And they're fixing it up all kinds of nice. I mean, they got regular restaurant instead of a concession stand. Anyway, they went in there and they bought a few of those cars. And what they're going to do with those cars is they're going to paint them up, they're going to do the interior work, and then park them by the concession stand, and then they're going to rent them out as VIP seating. They're just going to be painted up to look the part, and then you pay your money and then you go and you can sit down in one of them was a 52 Ford Crestliner. So you can sit in there just like you was back in the 50s and watch the movie. They asked me where they can get the paint and auto body work done on them cheap. They don't have to be on the road. Just paint it up to sit there so that people can watch the movie. Now, when I worked at the restoration shop, we had a few of these come in. My boss, Rex, he walked away from them. But he did recommend other shops that could do it if they wanted to. Because this stuff happens. Like I said, we don't know the whole story in all of this in that video of Uncle Tony's. And it's a good video. It's a great video. Go watch him. Go check it out. They might not even know the whole story behind this truck. But that truck, to me, looks like a billboard truck. They're painted up and they're worked that way, not for the road. They're worked that way for billboard, for signage, for businesses. Now, the reason Rex would not do those is because you don't know how long that business is going to be in business. Me, Ma, Pa's bed and breakfast, you know, and they got an old truck out there with the old wood panel up on the side with the company logo on the side of it. Yeah, it's kind of nice, and yeah, you go in and then you want to stay there at their bed and breakfast. But you go out there and you look at the truck, and it's just the cheapest, nicest way to do them. I mean, well, this one's actually got interior in it. That's usually I only see the back of the bench seat that's done. You look down and the bottom of the bench is all tore up. Yeah, billboard, signage, vehicles, you run into it a lot. Now, getting back to my point, sometimes those businesses don't stay in business for very long, or somebody comes along and offers them stupid money for it, and they take it. So, be aware. Be very, very leery of that. And you generally run into it with vehicles that have got a logo on the door. I know it's a hot thing to put a logo on the door, especially for us YouTubers. You know, we like to put our YouTube channel on the door, which is perfectly fine. It's perfectly good. I'm just saying that, yeah, you run into this stuff, and it's an aspect of the car culture, a category of cars and trucks that's not talked about. And they are out there, and you can, well, if you land into one, it's going to have mountains of Bondo in it, and just the cheapest possible way to make it look good. Be careful you don't land into one of them. They do circulate around, and like I said, as businesses fold or people give stupid money for them. And, well, when somebody comes up and offers you way too much money for something, are you really the one to blame because you couldn't say no to all of that fistful of cash? Even after you show them that it's, you know, that's just a sign. It don't matter. I gotta have it. I gotta have it. Please take my money. And you'll be surprised how many times it does happen. So before we all jump on the bandwagon of we gotta go find this shop that built this truck for this lady, they ripped her off, they're ruining the car culture, blah blah, all of that. We need laws like they got in New Zealand. Good God, no, we don't. We need the truth in everything, and I think that was a billboard truck. Anyway, that's just my tidbit on it. Take it as you will, and go check out those two channels. The two guys are awesome. They're great. And meantime, I'm going to finish cleaning up out here and get my lift set up. In the meantime, get out there and keep the metal hot. And if you want to keep from getting screwed, don't be afraid of these ones. Why? Because you can see how bad they are. We'll see you on the next.